So I'm just going to tell you what we do, who we are, and what we're doing here. Okay? And so we're an analytics company. We operate in a pretty non-innovative space around the CFO organization. We do budgeting, forecasting, consolidation analysis, and reporting for medium to large corporations. Probably the most exciting part of that whole business is really in the forecasting side, and that's really what we're going to talk mostly about. So our company, our background is we came from building products that SAP sells today or Hyperion sells today. So we've really come out of the enterprise software world. Our customers are Fortune 1000 mid-market companies across markets, largely Microsoft. We have a long-term relationship with Microsoft. We're a Gold partner. We market through them. They recommend us. We work with their partners. The company was launched in 2009. It took us about a year or two to get a customer. Actually, it was AT&T Mobility, pretty big, and it's still our largest customer today. Growing, privately held, no investors, not a bad world. Some of our customers, some brand name, PBS, AT&T, others you might recognize. We've got maybe 200 using the software. Let me tell you a little bit about sort of what we do. This microphone has a soft spot. Okay, so basically what we do is we're a platform that integrates business intelligence tools, performance management tools, which is basically what we do, budgeting and forecasting, and then predictive analytics capability. The whole objective is to give businesses a centralized, single point of reference for making decisions based on past, present, and future perspectives, right? Because we all make decisions in companies, and it's really hard to figure out what decision is really important and how it's going to impact other parts of a business. So if you all have a single point of reference making decisions, it's a lot easier to recognize what the right decision is for you as well as for the organization. So we put all of that technology basically into a single piece of software. We're very model driven. So we pull data from across the organization, any data source, we build models, and companies then basically manage their business from those models. As an example, AT&T Mobility models every single cell phone out there because it's that data that drives all their decisions in terms of how customers are using their cell phone. And they model all that in deFacto, and from that they make every decision. Pricing, when they look to acquire T-Mobile, they model T-Mobile in deFacto to see what the companies look like when they're integrated, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now that they've got DirecTV and UVerse, they've put all that data in, so they have a single point of reference for making a decision across the organization in any way, shape, or form. So, but as I mentioned, the sort of the more important piece of it, at least more relevant here, is really what's happening in the world, particularly around financial forecasting. The nice thing about financial forecasting is every company out there should do it, even though they don't. They should, and they do it often, and it has very high value, right? If you can get your forecasts more accurate than they're done today, that has a lot of value to you. So financial forecasting is a very attractive application for predictive forecasting. High frequency, broad-based users, and high value. And so we're really focused on that space, and that's really what brings us to the Capital District. We're originally in the Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut, but moving up here really to tap into the whole analytics space around here. There's a lot of activity around here, in the schools and activities like this. It's a lot easier to get plugged into the world here than it is down in New York, by the way, at least from my perspective. So the great thing about the forecasting space is that we really think that we're going to be building more and more models, and those models will evolve to much more industry aligned, and again, around the financial forecasting space. So that's really where we're operating. Mention real quick that we are new to the area, moved downtown Troy. We're hiring people, so that's a good thing. We're looking at marketing people, implementation people, admin, interns, and even folks who are in the analytics space. We also are making a little additional investment in the community. Just acquired a group of buildings a couple blocks over from RPI. And the idea is to create a little bit of a village, if you would, around analytics. So we're really trying to create a creative space that brings together RPI in terms of affordable housing for students. Also, we have incubator space there or laboratory space, and then we'll use the church there for like a collaborative space. So the idea is we really want to try to create a little village here that's really focused around the analytics world. So we're just launching that. It'll be fun. I might throw a couple of artists in there to really kind of stir the pot to get some real creativity in there. So that's pretty much it. That's what we do. That's why we're here, and those are the types of things we're doing. If anybody wants to get any more information or find out what we're doing or just interact, just please feel free to reach out to me. And I do.